There is a saying in English that birds of a feather often flock together. And this saying quite nicely describes what the sociologists would call the social homophily principle. In short, this principle states that we tend to spend more time with people who are similar to us. The similarity may be based on some common interests or experiences, which makes it easier for us to connect. For example, Mel likes reading books. At work, she talks to a lot of different people, but at some point she learned that two of her colleagues are passionate readers. They started hanging out more as they exchanged opinions on books they read and shared recommendations. Over time, these colleagues became her closest friends from work. This is quite typical. Some interest or experience draws similar people together. They start spending more time in each other's company and become closer. The consequence is that we are often surrounded by people who are similar to us. It appeals not only to hobbies, but also to other characteristics, including social background, economic situation, or family status. Different sociological studies show that people usually make friends, marry, and work with people who are similar to them in a lot of ways, including race, ethnicity, or level of education. For example, parents of small children usually spend a lot of time in each other's company, both because they hang out in the same places and because they have a lot of common topics to talk about. And as the situation of young parents is usually very demanding and intense, it might actually be difficult to maintain social bonds between people who have small kids and those who don't, as they seem to live in different worlds. And this feeling that sometimes we're living worlds apart is another consequence of the social homophily principle. Within our social circle, the world looks in a certain way, and the more time we spend in it, the more difficult it is to see that it might look totally different in other social circles. This is probably the reason behind the popularity of TV shows where people from different backgrounds switch places for a day or a week. They do not only exchange places, they exchange realities, and this is what makes it fun to watch. And as much as it's normal and very human to act according to the social homophily principle, it makes it difficult for people from different circles to communicate, as the same issue is seen by them from different perspectives.